Hey, what's up, guys? So yesterday was actually a pretty decent day. I'm just gonna go based on covering what I shared. I'm not gonna go and try to explain everything for the entire thing that happened yesterday. I will show you just from what I talked about yesterday was the Clippers. That was probably one of my better plays. The problem with that was they were kind of losing. I was a little bit. It was a sweat. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say, but they ended up coming through. They ended up winning at the end. They scored like 5 points, and then they ended up winning the game. So this was a sweat, but it was a win. So that was very good for me. Then we did a two leg parlay as well. That was an easy win. These guys won by Pacers won by 14 points. The Raptors won by 24 points. It was a great day. The unders, I had said it was an under 208. I didn't put the slip in there, but I said under 209 or something. They didn't even score like 180 points or something like that. Thanks, Bob. Yeah, Bob is saying that he won off my advice. So it was a good day yesterday. Again, it was I did mention to fade the Warriors. They were tired. OKC is the number one team. Warriors are not that good. They're like a 50-50. So, anyways, I don't know what happened. I didn't watch the game. I just when I woke up, I said, "Hey Alexa, who won the OKC game?" And I was surprised to realize that they had lost. So, I did mention that the Warriors are very good at home. So I did say that. I did still go with them. I put them in a couple of parlays, and it was like two or three of them. They all three lost because of these guys. I did not expect them to lose. Anyway, it was a green day. It was a good day. It feels good to be back to the green. And also, like I said, these guys were not even close. I should have hit these guys up for more, but it is what it is. I really like the Nets. Whenever you see the Nets, you have to start kind of putting this in your mind. Where like when you have certain teams, like for example, when you're fading a certain team like the Wizards, and I'll get to that because I got two plays for you guys. I'll share two plays for you with you guys. So I did actually mention, yeah, David has said it. David is saying good win for us. Yeah, for sure. So let me see. I did mention actually two players, which is right here. Mikal Bridges over 20 points. He went like 32. This guy, he missed it by two. He only got 8 rebounds. I don't know what happened. I didn't watch the game. But anyways, he missed it. This guy, he hit. This guy hit. These guys hit. And these guys hit. So, anyways, it was a good day. It was an overall green day. So I appreciate you guys that are here. I should be able to go back on the other channel later today, but I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to grow this channel as much as I can. I'd rather invest my time where they appreciate my input. I'm going to share something with you guys. I finally was able to get my scrapers and my AI tools and all this stuff that I've been working on. Um, they were up. They were up. So he said, "Oh, okay. I mean, okay." So Bob is saying that this guy did not hit because he sat down. I guess they were it was a blowout or something. I didn't watch the game, like I said. So either way, it was a green day. So I will tell you guys, I have been struggling with this scraper, and I mean my scrapers work fine because they just scrape the internet for certain criteria that I want. But what has been a struggle was to get the AI to filter all my information because it was a lot of information. So let me just give you guys a quick breakdown of what I shared normally, and then I'll show you how deep it is now, and how extensive the research can get, and it doesn't take me that much time anymore like it used to. So it's going to be a very good thing, and I'll actually go through the entire slate today. So if you guys want to stick around for that, I'll give you guys a lot of information. So I'm going to give you guys basically. Well, let me show you what it was yesterday. So give me a second. So 30th. Let me just pull up the data here. So this is for today. So this is normally what I was sharing before. You can see it just has pretty much basic data. I mean, it's still advanced data, but for me, it's pretty basic. It just has the line move right here. It has the over unders. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that this is the information I was kind of giving out. and it's actually very good information. It's just very limited. Even with all the scrapers and all the tools and everything, it was kind of limited. It was just giving me the injuries, the head-to-head trends, the line moves, all this stuff. So that's what I've been giving away. That's what I've been using. But now I have a few other scrapers that I installed, and it just kind of broke my software. So now I finally fixed it. I'm very happy about this, and I'll just show you the difference. And I'm actually just for being, for being on this live, I'm going to show you guys how crazy this information can get, and it's not taking me pretty much any time anymore because of the team, the scrapers, the AIs, everything that I have filtered out and cleaned up has been worth it. Let me show you. So I'm going to go one by one. Obviously, I don't care about the date. That's today. So here we go. The Lakers are 26 and 19. The Wizards are 6 and 39. The Wizards are also on a back to back. So I'm going to give you guys right now. I'll tell you straight up. I'm going with the Lakers. I got them at a -6.5 last night. Everybody that was in the VIP, I said hit up this line before it moves. Even with Anthony Davis being questionable, he's actually now ruled out, and the line still shifted. Now it's I think a -9 or -8.5. So I got that at a. Let me put that in here so you can see. I'll just give that to you guys right now, right off the bat. So this is what I have. I had this last night at a -110. The Lakers -6.5. All right. So again, that was for VIP. I put that in there last night. So whoever was in VIP got that number last night. It's already all the way, I think, to -9. Anyways, here's the reasons. And check this out. If you guys want to take a screenshot, it just basically tells you the top players. So Anthony Davis, obviously, he's not playing today. So I'll remove him. But you can see it's just giving you all the averages for the team. I'm sorry, for the players. So LeBron James, 25 average points per game, 8 rebounds, and almost 9 assists. Same thing for this guy, Reeves, 15 points, 4 rebounds. I'm not going to go through every single player, but you can see how deep this information is already getting. Okay. All right. So Washington is on a massive losing streak. It suggests that the Wizards is a high risk. So what it's saying is just go with the Lakers. Lakers has been strong favorites. And with AD, it's normally AD gets a double-double, but he's not playing today. All right. The spread went from a 5.5. Now you can see it all the way up to a -8.5. So it went towards the Lakers, even though AD is questionable or actually out. Again, it's 81% of the tickets, 72% of the handle. You can see the over-unders. It actually shifted down by 3 points. That's more than likely because of AD. That's rolled out now. All the money is coming in on the under. So again, this guy's rolled out. This guy's rolled out, and this guy's rolled out. These guys do have injuries, but they're just not major, so they don't really affect the game as much. All right. So I'm not going to go through everything, but look at this. This is still going on just about the Lakers. Okay. So basically, long story short, the Wizards played last night. We're always fading the Wizards. They're in a good spot. And the Lakers, this is my first time going with the Lakers this season, to be honest. I've always gone on the under. When I have gone with the Lakers, I've gone on the under. I don't go with the Lakers. This is my first time going with them. So I like them today for the first time all season, and that's because they're going against the Wizards. So again, it ballooned from a 5.5 to an 8.5. Even with Anthony Davis being rolled out, it's still going towards the Lakers. Wizards are horrible. All right, let's keep going. LeBron James, 25 points. Jordan Poole, 21 points. That's just information for you guys, just averages. It does say that James is better when AD is out, or he steps up. I shouldn't say better, but he steps up. So very strong team Lakers versus very weak team Wizards. Okay, that's just for that game. So again, look how much information that is. So I did want to kind of go over here real quick. If you guys want, I do have like a few people on here. If you guys want that sort of information, it's right here, daily scraper data. So from now on, I'm going to be pushing this because it is very powerful information, and you would be getting this on a daily basis. And if you know how to read this stuff, it's very, very powerful. Also, we're in here in the Discord chit-chatting all the time. So make sure you hit that up. Make sure you get that if you guys are interested in that. If you haven't done so, make sure you also get the free stuff and subscribe and like this if you haven't done so. All right, let's keep going. Atlanta Hawks, Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm going to stay away from this game. I'm going to tell you straight up. The Cavaliers have lost to Atlanta twice this year already. So 9, you can see they have 9. Let me go back in here. Sorry. So Cavaliers, you can see 37-9. 2 of those 9 losses have come from Atlanta. Atlanta does have Jalen Johnson that broke his shoulder, or something happened with his shoulder. He's not going to be playing the rest of the season, I heard. So I don't like Atlanta at all this season, but they have beat the Cavaliers. So the Cavaliers are at home. They're resting Donovan. I'm not Donovan. What's his name? Garland. So let me just kind of read it. And I'm going to stay away from this game, just to be honest. I'm just going to give you guys the breakdown. If you guys want to take a screenshot of this, this is the strong information for these guys. Again, Garland is out. The Hawks are on a 6-day losing streak. The Cavaliers are the best in the East. The Cavaliers are at a -9. We're -9 now. They moved slightly to a -10. Some of the money is the only reason this is not a lot stronger here, like the 59% and the 67%, is because they're on a back-to-back. They played yesterday. The total did go down. Again, that might be because of what's his name? I keep thinking, okay, Garland. I keep wanting to say Donovan. But anyways, the reason that this line probably shifted is because Garland is not playing. So you can see all these injuries. Even Capella's out, Zeller is out, and Trae Young is questionable. Let me see. Let's check on these injuries. You can see these guys. That's a lot of people that are out for Cleveland. Also, Trae Young, more than likely he's going to play. You can see this little green arrow here. That just usually means he's going to play. But look at these guys right here. That's the reason this line is not even higher than it is, because of all the people that are out and they're on a back-to-back. So anyways, that line is shifting down. The Cavaliers have all these dudes out. These guys are out. So there's a lot of people that are out. The line has indicated, I already talked about, it's a possible heavy under, suggest, like I said, with the injuries, Donovan Mitchell is more than likely going to get more usage. So if he is officially ruled out, which I think he is already, Donovan Mitchell, this line should be blown up maybe to like a 25, 26 for the points. Anyways, Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell remains strong correlation. Hawks are missing major contributors. More than likely, the Cavaliers are going to demolish this team. But again, they've lost twice this year, and they're on a back-to-back. So for me, when I see stuff like that, it's a lot of contradictions. I just stay away. I don't need to force anything, and I don't want to tell you guys to force anything. So I'm staying away from that game. There's only 3 more games I'm going to go through. I've already gave you one, which is the Lakers -9.5. I'm sorry, -6.5. I do have another. I have one underplay, and I have one underplay. Yeah, I have one more underplay that I'm going to show you. I think it's very powerful. So if you guys want to stick around for that, I'll give that to you guys at the end of this video. Again, if you guys want access to this data right here, go all the way to the bottom, the link in the description, or go to beastsportspigs.com. And once you get that, once you hit there, go all the way to the bottom and click on daily scraper data. Okay. So here we go. The Timberwolves versus the Jazz. I also like the Timberwolves. The only thing I don't like is that they're on a back-to-back. But other than that, just because they're on a back-to-back, I'm not going to take them. I am taking them, but I'm not going to put it out there. So basically, if you take them if you want, but I'm not going to put them up as a slip. I hope that makes sense. T-Wolves, their top 4 defense, 107 points per game. The record is 25-10. They're facing the horrible Jazz squad with a 6-game losing streak. These are just stats on the players for the Jazz. And then it's saying it started at a -7.5. Now it went to a -7. Again, the only reason is because they're on a back-to-back. All the money is on the Timberwolves, or not all of it, but 83%, 80% plus. The line is shifting up. Dante, these are just the injuries. You can see Kessler's out. That's pretty much the main guy. Josh Collins, he's been out for a while. The public is all over Minnesota, but they move slightly towards the Jazz. So again, that's because of the back-to-back more than likely. The total tick is not much on the over-unders. Markkinen remains a bright spot for Utah. Let's take a look at the injuries. So Utah has Kessler that's out. He's a big deal. And then these guys are not so much. So Markkinen is playing. So it's saying that Markkinen is going to have heavy usage. So 20 points would be something to look at. Minnesota's defense allowing 107. T-Wolves and the defense has a correlation even with minor injuries. So I would stay away from the over because of the strong defense on the Timberwolves. All right, that's the third game. Now the fourth game is Houston Rockets and the Grizzlies. I'm staying away from this game too. Reason being is that I had the Grizzlies the other day and they got demolished. They got embarrassed at the Knicks at home. So Grizzlies were going against the Knicks. I said the Grizzlies had a good chance. I got them at a +4. They ended up losing by 30 or something crazy. So the Rockets are actually number 1 or number 2 in the Eastern or Western Conference. And I have to see something better from the Grizzlies before I can go with them. But there was another reason. Let me see. Let me take a look at what I can, if I remember. So Jalen Green, you can see these are just player stuff, information. John Morant is playing, so that's good. The Rockets are favored -2.5. The current, well, now this is the current 4.5. So it went from a 2.5 and moved to a 4.5. So all it's saying here is that it moved from 0, which means it's going towards the Rockets. The line is going up. I'm not going to look at that too much. These are all the injuries. So the spread shifted again, suggesting heavier money on Houston. 60%. So this is what you always have to take into consideration is if 60% of the money's coming in on the Grizzlies, why is the line shifting towards the Rockets? And the answer is that the sharp money is coming in on the Rockets. So John Morant is pretty good, pretty solid at a 20 points per game at this point. Rockets defense, so they hold people to a 10 points, 107 points. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out which one I went with the under. Okay, it's the next game. So I'll give you guys the under after all this. I'm almost done. So you can see this is a lot of information, but it's very good information. It's very solid. It's up to date. Everything is very clean, in my opinion. It took me a very long time to get here, and now it's finally working. It's finally clicking. So here we go. Magic are 24 and 24. Blazers are, what's up, Julio? So Magic are 20 and 24. Blazers are 18 and 29. Okay, those are just the record. Doesn't mean much. The lowest scoring offense, the Magic are the lowest scoring offense. All right, so now start taking into consideration that I'm going to go with the under on this game. So if you want to pay attention to that, I'll give you guys the exact line that I got, but start paying attention to what I'm saying here. So the lowest scoring offense, again, lowest scoring offense, they only score 104 points, but they have the second best defense. So they keep teams to 104 points. Wagner hit 20 points. Paul Banchero only hit 8 points. Anthony Simmons has 21 points in the previous game. And then this guy hits 15 points. So these guys do not score a lot. You can see right there. They do not score a lot. Magic, they're -4. They went to a -5. So it's a very slight move towards Orlando, not much. There's nothing much saying about the public money. It's saying that the line did shift up, which I don't like. That's not a good thing. But you got a lot of injuries here. You can see all these. Let me take another look at the injuries over here. So let's see. So they do have Banchero, they have Wagner. Over here they have Simmons. So as you saw the numbers I was showing, they don't hit a lot of numbers. Plus, this is the 4th best defense with the Magic. So it did shift. Okay, let me keep going here. The total is creeping up. Okay, I don't like that. Now I'm looking at this. I don't like that. So I'm still going to go with them. I'm going to keep them in there, but I don't like that the line is shifting up. So the reason I went with this is because Orlando's defense is the second best unit in the league. it usually dictates lower scoring games. So if Orlando is holding teams to 104 points and they're only hitting about 100 and 4 points, that's 208. Okay. This is what I went with. So I went with the under 213. Okay. So I was able to get this line last night under 213. And you can see even it shifted from a 210 to a 2, it went up to a 212. I still got this at a 213 on the under. I hope that makes sense. If you did that make sense? Let me know in the chat, please, if that made sense. So that's the second play I'm going with, which is the Magic and the Trailblazers on the under 213. This man hits. Thanks again. Yeah, Jerry. Thanks, man. Thanks, Bob. All right. So this is the first time I'm going to read this out loud. As far as so basically, I'm done with these games. It says the second unit. Okay, so very strong defense on the Magic. They score very little, and then what's their name? Trailblazers are one of the worst teams. So very bad team, very bad team. Two very bad teams. Magic, very good defense. It all equals. It all equals the under for me, in my opinion. I don't like that it went up from a 210. So let me just confirm something here. Give me 1 second. Let me just confirm something. I'm gonna look at the totals. I'm gonna look at the current totals. Let's see. Yeah, so it did go up, and a lot of the money is on the over. So this is a fading the public. I'll tell you right now. If you don't like it, don't go with it. 212. So I'm gonna be completely transparent. The line is going up. So the money, everybody's pushing the money up, and it was at a 210. Now it's at a 212. I bought it at a 213 on the under. So I got it at a very good line on the under. I don't like that the money is going up. So it's up to you guys if you want to take that risk. I'm very high risk tolerant. I've already said these two teams suck. Plus, the defense is very good on the Magic. They're the fourth in the league. So again, it goes up right here. Wagner and Panchero are the best players for Orlando as far as scoring wise. Orlando's defense and then forcing turnovers. Look at this. These guys did 22 turnovers. They lost by a blowout. The last time they played, they only scored over 80 points. The team they faced only scored 100 points. So the last time they played was 180 total points. That's the same two teams. The last time they played, they scored 180 points. Okay. Overall conclusions. I've never shared this. This is my first time sharing this. And again, this is the information that you would get if you had this right here, the daily scraper data. So I'm going to share this. Look at all the information. This is just conclusions. So basically everything I've said. What to avoid? Avoid the Wizards. It says they suck. Hawks money line or offensive prop. If Trae Young is truly out, they've already missing Capella and Bogdan. So they're saying to avoid the Hawks because Trae Young is questionable and they're missing Capella and Bogdan. So again, the only reason I'm not going with the Cavs is because they're sitting out Garland. So they're sitting out Garland for rest, and they're on a back-to-back. So here we go. Consider targeting Lakers versus Washington. Despite AD's injury, the public line has shifted strongly towards the Lakers. The over, I'm not going with these. These are just recommendations, but I'm not going with them. I'm only going with the Lakers minus 6.5, and I'm going with the under right here. So previously attractive due to Orlando's low scoring style, but the total is ticking up. Caution if you like the under at 210, it's now at 212. Exactly what I just said. So as you can see, this AI that I've trained is so much better. It's literally thinking like I am, and vice versa. So strong. So then I asked it, if I'm looking at a very strong team and I'm considering that strong team, what player should I look at to match? So, for example, if I'm going with the Lakers, then I'm going to go with LeBron because LeBron has to score a lot in order to get the Lakers to win. So that's called a correlation. So I asked that. I said, if I'm looking at a strong team, which player should I look at for correlation? That's what this means. So Donovan Mitchell, 23 points with the Cavs. So even if I'm not going with the Cavs, I should go with Donovan Mitchell. I'm probably going to hit that for 20 points, especially with Garland that's out, like I said. LeBron James, 25 points, carrying the Lakers with AD's absence. Everything I just said. Sengun has been a monster lately. He's crucial for the Rockets if he plays. Why are they saying if he plays? Let me take a look. Oh, he's questionable. It looks green right here, so it looks like he is going to play. So it should be good. So what I would probably do here, just a little side note, is look for a two-man parlay, maybe a 20 points here and a 20 points here, or maybe a 10 rebounds here and 15 points here with a 20 points here, something like that. I'm not going to tell you what to do there. You guys can look that up if you want. And then here's the weak player correlation. So the vice versa, like on the weak team versus with the weak player. Missing key players, Capella Bonnet, Trae Young is questionable. If Trae Young doesn't play, I'm going to go with the Cavs. I don't care how, I'm going to figure it out. But if Trae Young does not play, I will go with the Cavs. All right, Jazz are consistent losing despite lower. Yeah, Jazz just suck. So in the summary, these line movements, handles, injury updates, further context, original status. Did you guys like that? Can you tell me if you like that? And again, it's going to be all the way at the bottom here, daily scraper data. So you would get that data every day in your inbox. Let me know if you guys like that, please. All right, so let me answer some questions here. So the money on Orlando's the Uber on the under. Yes. All right. Bob says, yes, that was helpful. All right. Thanks. I like this. All right. Cool. Thank you. So let me just show my winning slips for yesterday, and then I'll probably be hopping off after that. I'm around 30 minutes, and then I should be able to go live on the other channel pretty soon, which I'll probably do for 20, 30 minutes anyway. So here's what this was the one I'm going with today, which is the Lakers. The next one I'm going to tell you, it's completely up to you. It's a higher risk because the line is going up, but maybe that's just because I caught it so early. I caught it yesterday at a 213. So I don't know. I'm not going to take my money out of there. It is what it is. That's up to you guys if you want to take that with all the information you have. I didn't have that information last night. Now I do, but I'm keeping it. Do you have player picks? Not today. So here's the slip from yesterday. That was the Nets and the Hornets. That was an easy win. And then this was one I shared yesterday. I had to double it down because I messed up. I only put half a unit or a quarter unit. So I ended up doubling it down two times. This one 2 times. So anyway, if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow me. Click on the like button. I would appreciate that as well. So I came on late. Did you do player props? So let me see if my business or my person that works with me for me. Let's see if he's done the. Let's see if he's done yet. So give me a second. Normally I'll have a poster. He's not done yet. So whenever he's done with the posters, I'll post the the overs club and then the unders club, and that's basically just saying, these are all the props that we like and stuff like that. I'll tell you the best players that right now it's trending big time is Donovan Mitchell. I've already explained why. And yesterday, for example, one of the players that was trending was from Detroit. What's his name? Cade Cunningham. And he went almost double the points that they were saying that he was going to do. So anyway, so let me see if I can find something else here. Anyways, that's about it. I'm not going to keep going with this. I'll just share the players again that you might want to look at, but that's up to you. I'm not going to say go with them or don't go with them, but from each game, you want to take a screenshot, get ready to take a screenshot, and I'll share it. So let's see. These are all the players, the averages for the top players for each game. So this is the first game, Lakers versus Wizards. These are the top players, averages, and stuff like that. Okay. I'll go to the next game. Here's the top players, the averages, things like that. I'm not saying go with them. I'm just giving you the information. This one does not show. Here it is. So these 3 players right here for the Jazz, it's not giving me no players for Minnesota, which is weird. I don't know why it's not showing me the averages for the Timberwolves. So let's see. Here's all the players for the Rockets and for the Grizzlies. And then that's about it. The other one didn't give me. Oh, here it is. All right, guys. So I put Orlando money line, bro. I did not mention Orlando money line at all. That's you can do whatever you want, but I did not mention the Orlando money line at all as a play. I was looking at the under. I mean, I understand why you would do that because of the great defense, but it did not come up for me as far as let me see if I can look up the line move on that one. So it shifted very slightly, -4 to a -5. It's not much. 60% is on the Blazers. So it's a contradiction. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys have a good day. If you guys want this sort of information, also, if you like this, make sure you like it, click on subscribe, and then click on the little bell icon. So when I go live, you can, get the alert. Also, if you like this sort of information, make sure you get the free stuff right here. And then at the bottom, here's the VIP stuff. If you guys are interested, we post a lot of stuff in there as well. And then the last thing I'll mention again is the daily scraper data. And that's just all the information that I just shared with you. I finally got to the point where the AI is reading all the stuff correctly and it's not crashing. I finally figured that out. So, all right. So that's about it. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have a good day. And let's have another green day. Thank you.